Hey, what's up everyone? AJ Writes Crypto here. As you can see, I am filling in for Ben for today's portfolio video. Ben is currently recording the audiobook for Catching Up to Crypto. Let's wish him the best with that. He will be back on Monday, but make sure you stick around to the end of this video because at the end, I'm going to tell you about the new portfolio that we're working on and a little bit of my own personal DCA strategy. Let's get it. Coinly is a great app, great website to keep track of your crypto portfolio, to do your crypto taxes. So let's get into it. Right here, we'll click wallets. As you can see, we have the 1K, the ISO 5K, the 10K, and the 25K. Let's go to the 1K. As you can see with this 1K, we're up $35, better than being down, right? So we have Ethereum, XRP, Cardano, Algorand, Matic, Sand, ICP. This is a really good spread for $1,000. I wish we had a little bit more ICP. As you know, I'm bullish on ICP, and shout out to them. But this portfolio is going to do really well as the bull run starts to pick up. I could see this thing easily going to probably 15, 20,000 to be honest. This is a really good spread. Here we are at the ISO 5K portfolio. As you know, this is my favorite portfolio out of all of these. We are up almost $1,000 already on the ISO portfolio, and that's probably we have the Cardano, Algorand, XDC, XRP, Quant, HBAR. I wish we had a little bit more HBAR in this portfolio. Shout out to all the HBAR variants out there. HBAR is one of those coins, enterprise blockchain, that is just going to outperform so many projects as time goes on. If you don't know much about HBAR, I highly implore you to do your own research and to really look into why so many people are bullish on HBAR. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this particular coin develops as time goes on. Okay, here we are at the 10K portfolio. We're up almost $1,500 on the 10K. Gotta love it. We got a full Ethereum, Matic, OP, XRP. You can see it as it goes on. I really like the near pick. I really like the Aptos Quant pick in here. This is really cool. A big reason I really think this portfolio is going to do well is because of right here, Optimism, XRP. These two picks, I mean, obviously I like all the other ones, but first of all, XRP, when the XRP case is over and it comes out that they win, because we all know that they're going to, the floodgates are going to open and XRP is just going to rip. It was suppressed last bull run, and this bull run, I feel like the story will be the complete opposite. With Optimism, I really like Optimism. Optimism is one of those coins. It's going to sneak up in the charts over time. You're going to blink one day and you're going to be like, Optimism $7. I'm going to be like, yeah. And that's why this portfolio is easily going to be worth probably 50, 60, maybe even this portfolio could be worth $100,000. I'm not even exaggerating a little bit. So moving forward, here we are at the 25K portfolio. As you can see, we're up over $2,800 on this portfolio. Absolutely amazing. 2.5 Ethereum, over 6,000 XRP, Chainlink, the list goes on and on and on. This portfolio is going to do very well. The one thing I will say about this portfolio is that I really like these two kind of sleeper picks, the Filecoin and AGIX, specifically AGIX. I wish there was more AGIX in this portfolio, but I understand that it is kind of a riskier pick. They would rather have more of the larger caps than AGIX. But if you don't know, SingularityNet is basically like the OpenSea for AI. Like ChatGPT kind of put everyone's finger on the button of AI and let the masses use it for the first time. But AGIX is literally a platform that gives programmers a way to sell their AI programs to the users, and the users pay them in AGIX to use their AI. And I'm talking like music demixers, voice translators, and the list goes on and on. If you've never looked at the beta SingularityNet, I highly recommend to do that. I'm very bullish on this project. All right, so there you go. We covered all 4 of the portfolios. So moving on, the new portfolio that we're going to be working on soon is going to be called the Casino Portfolio. A lot of the coins are on this hoodie that you can buy at hitmerch.com. And the Casino Portfolio is all the meme coins, all the risky picks. And that portfolio, I'm really curious to see if we put the same amount of money in, say, like, I don't know if it's going to be 5K or whatever, but if you kind of put the traditional, like normal higher market cap coins with the Casino meme coin risky picks, if the risky pick Casino portfolio outperforms, because these coins have insane fundamentals, and I feel like just because they don't have like the craziest real world use case cross-border payment system, just because they don't have that doesn't mean that they don't have great communities. And really, crypto is all about the community, and we have seen firsthand just last bull run what coins like Doge, what coins like Sheep, what coins like Ape, what they can do. So I'm really interested to see how the Casino portfolio plays out, and we will be bringing that one to you very soon. So before we close this video, I want to talk about my own personal DCA strategy, and that is called AHA Crypto. AHA stands for Algorand, HBAR, and ADA Cardano. The reason I'm doing this is because last bull run, I felt like I was spread way too thin. I had too little money in too many coins because I was so scared to miss a pump. But this time, I'm really concentrating the majority of my money into the 3 coins that I have the most conviction in. That doesn't mean that I don't have other picks. You know, I still have some Optimism, some AGIX, some ICP, some XRP, stuff like that. But that doesn't mean those are the only 3 coins in my portfolio. You know, I still have a little bit of Bitcoin. I have ICP, XRP, AGIX, Filecoin, stuff like that. But the majority of my money is into AHA Crypto. That is my DCA strategy. But I want to know in the comments what your DCA strategy is. And since Ben's gone today, and here are the keys to his Dodge Demon, I'm going to go get some lunch. My name's AJ Wright Crypto, and have yourself a great weekend. Peace.